They're singing jazz and blues in clubs throughout Kansas City. But tonight's hottest ticket is some swinging gymnastics. Welcome you to historic Municipal Auditorium in downtown Kansas City for the 1999 USA World Team Trials. 3 spots on the world stage are up for grabs. 18-year-old Alyssa Beckerman is poised to take one of them and earn her first trip to the World Championships. Elise Ray wants to earn that first trip to the Worlds as well, and she has looked the strongest of all so far this week in Kansas City. Here's how the top 5 stand after the first day of competition. However, Jenny Thompson, leading after the first round, has withdrawn from the event because of illness. She won't compete this evening, but Thompson has already earned selection to the world team. Hi again, everybody. Along with Bart Connor, I'm Chris Marlowe. You know, one of the ultimate goals of any USA athlete, especially in gymnastics, is making it onto a world championship team. This year, 3 women have already qualified. In addition to the aforementioned Jenny Thompson, 2 other big-name American stars are in.
And they, of course, are Kristen Maloney and Vanessa Atler, who, by the selection procedures, were entitled to petition right onto the World Championship team based on their past performances. Now, they petitioned because of injuries. Kristen Maloney has been dealing with a stress fracture in her shin, and she wants to save her legs for the Worlds in China. Now, Vanessa Atler has also been dealing with an ankle injury, but her situation is a lot more complicated because she shocked the gymnastics world after the U.S. Championships recently when she left her longtime coaches, Beth and Steve Rybacki. She'll go to China and compete in the Worlds. Where she will land when she comes home from China is up for grabs, and no one's talking right now.
Unlike Atler and Maloney, Jeanette Antholin did not compete at the national championships. She must earn her place at the Worlds here tonight. For more on that, let's go over to Kim Anthony. Kim?
Well, Chris, Jeanette had a phenomenal first day of competition, and tonight she will begin her competition on vault, along with Morgan White, who has had a pretty tough week. She's been battling coughing episodes and bronchitis on top of the other pressures she faces here at the trials. And she's been taking antibiotics, but she has such a tiny frame that still the flu is definitely taking its toll on her body. We'll have to see if she's able to make it through all 4 events.
We start our competition with 14-year-old Tasha Schweikert, the youngest gymnast in the competition. Hails from Las Vegas, Nevada.
She had some difficulty in day 1 of the trials, only scored an 8.712, pardon me, on this event. All right to the handstand, save it. Nice save. She almost fell the wrong way. Here's a release move, the reverse hecht. Nicely done. She scored a 9.45 at the USA Championships, so she has the potential to get a decent score on this event. Good start. Good for her, and a great save on that handstand on the low bar. Now, in order to get the maximum bonus for this move, she needs to land right in the handstand, and boy, did she. Now, it's not her intention to hold it for 2 seconds like the guys have to do, but she did show how composed she remained and managed to put the handstand over on the right side. She made the release move and finished beautifully.
Here now is Jeanette Antolin. She's 18 years old, born in Paradise, California, and she is the only sleeveless competitor that we will see tonight.
Her coach, Don Peters, thinks that because of her physique, that having sleeveless leotards makes her lines look a little bit longer. She's really powerful on this event.
Good job. Okay. Very good vault. Okay.
That was a gorgeous vault. There's her coach, Don Peters, who has coached many of the great U.S. gymnasts over the years.
World Championship team, but she was an alternate back in 1997.
Just a reminder that in women's gymnastics, the competitors get 2 vaults, and it's the average of their 2 scores that count.
And in this competition tonight, it's what they call competition 2, which means they have to do 2 different vaults. They can be from the same family of vaulting. And in this case, that is a 9.9 start value. So typical for Jeanette Antolin, on most all apparatus, she has very high start values, and that's going to give her a chance tonight to stay among the top 3 and make that team.
Come on, Netta.
Jeanette Antolin.
And she has really creative routines, some unusual moves, which we'll see tonight. All right. Now that vault should be based out of a 9.7 start value.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent start. Excellent start. You want to get your stuff.
First vault, darn good. 9.525 for Jeanette Antolin. So we'll take vault number 2, average them out, and that will be her score.
This is that Yurchenko style of vault, but she's going to turn onto the horse, front somersault with a half off of the horse. Nice technique, as she shows on all the apparatus.
Tasha Schweikert's bar score 9.475. So Schweikert off to a good start. Let's move now to 18-year-old Robin Phelps, a 12th grader at Magruder High School. She'll be on bars.
She's training with Kelly Hill at Hills Angels Gymnastics. She's been there a couple of years. For 4 years prior to that, she was in Cincinnati under Mary Lee Tracy. She's had some injury problems. That's why she's rather unknown at this elite level. At the 97 U.S. Championships, she had a stress fracture in her foot and was out. At the 98 Championships, she had a dislocated kneecap. So it's great to see that after coming back from those injuries, she was 8th this year at the USA Championships in the all-around. And it's good that she's finally getting a chance to compete at this level.
All right, we are underway here in Kansas City, Missouri. The 1999 USA Gymnastics World Team Trials will continue. The 1999 USA Gymnastics World Team Trials are being brought to you by Aussie Hair Care. We do hair a little different. And by the Grand Am with solid form design. It's excitement, well built from Pontiac. The score for Jeanette Antolin, her average 9.462. Antolin on vault 9.462.
Great start.
Here is Jamie Dancher. She is 17 years old, born in Canoga Park, California, now living in San Dimas.
You want to talk about raw athletic power. This is an amazingly talented young athlete. Watch this vault. Man, she just flies so high and so far.
Dancher currently in 5th place. Once again, we'll repeat all night long that the top 3 make it. 4 and 5 do not. So she needs to move up.
This is going to help her. This is what they call the Phelps vault. It's a 9.8 start value. And boy, her technique and mechanics are outstanding. Great body position in the air. This comes from a 9.8 start value. Outstanding.
She is very dedicated. She drives 3 hours, 5 days a week to her gymnastics club. A 3-hour commute in California. That's tough.
Of course, that's only about 7 miles in L.A., isn't it?
You got that right.
She's trained by Beth and Steve Rybacki at the Charter Oak Gliders, Vanessa Atler's former team. Her second vault. Once again, outstanding mechanics. Now, this is out of a 9.6 start value. She had a 9.449 in day one. There's Steve Rybacki.
Mechanic hand, right?
On the elite bars, Robin Phelps scored a 9.312.
Robin Phelps on bars showing improvement from day one. Posts a 9.312. 9.312.